Welcome, Scorpio, to Psychicloveheals, and this will be your March 2018 love energy reading. So I'll be doing the 9-card spread for you from the beginning of the month to the end to see how the energies may fluctuate and what you may be experiencing. Okay, so this is a bit different. I've done it before. So let's see for Scorpio. I've already shuffled off camera. You're not be able to see me right now, but you should be able to hear my voice. And I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Yes, this is Solomon. So Scorpio for March 2018 in love, 9-card spread, Spirit. Scorpio. Okay. Okay. So now, we start out the month with some extreme hostility. Okay, now this could be a fire sign that you are very much unhappy with, an unpleasant person maybe to be around. This could be the energy that you could be giving off from the fact of that mirroring effect of this person. A lot of times this is where you are obnoxious or expressing yourself deliberately to let someone know that you're tired of dealing with a certain situation, that you're tired of waiting for someone else to get on board with how you see things, how you feel about certain areas or the relationship with them. So the intimacy, the sexual frustration that could be there when it comes to how you mesh with someone else, and if they are aloof, if you're this way and another person is wanting to connect and you're not ready, this is the hostility that's coming through. So extreme frustration that you could be experiencing in the beginning of the month when things are not going right. And this is definitely dealing with an energy where you feel in your heart that someone is meant for you. A lot of times you feel it. You can't always put your hand on it. A lot of times it feels as if this person is deliberately trying to hurt you, to get under your skin, that things just don't make sense. How a lot of times you may fall out with them. You may kind of make up. You have the good things that you think about them. A lot of bad things that come about through memories that you have with them. But something within you makes you yearn for them, makes you want to give this person a shot, to be around them. The universe may even send you messages about this connection, and that keeps you united in some way, spiritually, maybe even physically. Maybe even you may date this person and they could frustrate you, on and off, back and forth. A lot of ups and downs through this person, but there is some kind of soul connection that is there between you two. And through this particular connection, with the 7 of Swords in reverse, there is, as the energy starts to move forward, you may start to understand some things about this person. There may be some kind of truth that is revealed. Maybe that there was someone else involved in your situation. Maybe the fact that for some of you there were incidents where you were the cause of some of this frustration, or whether this was deception coming from your end, and some kind of truth is having to be revealed, so that these blocks, these obstacles that are there between you and this other person, it has to be revealed in order for you to come together with this soulmate. Things cannot go on as they are. Secrets can't continue to be kept if you are to receive the gift that the universe is trying to give you, trying to pull you together with another person. So some kind of revelation is coming through, maybe in the first week of the month. And through that revelation, though, there are issues with things unfolding at the right time. When the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, it does indicate, yes, you too may be fortunate, things are going well for you, but right now you're having to accept the consequences of your actions or another person's Sometimes we do have to kind of wait for another person because they've made some mistakes, and it's up to us to choose how we handle it, where we focus our energy, how we cope with the reality of what happened, how we choose to make decisions in the future so that we don't continue to run into this carousel of back and forth, opening chapters that have closed already, and not being able to initiate a newer story, a newer chapter in our lives that's going to be much more pleasant, I feel, for many of you out there. So timing may be a bit off, and as you work through that, you start to heal yourself with the Five of Cups in reverse, where either you're working on that self-reflection of forgiving yourself for hurting someone else, for misleading them, or going through the emotions where another person has misled you, kept secrets from you. Some of you where you could have been misled and feeling as though the other person was maybe, cheating on you, talking to other people. That may not have been the case. They could have been keeping secrets from you because they did not want to be committed in a relationship just yet. Now remember that these things could be flipped around, where you were doing these kind of things to buy time, to figure out what you want emotionally, to close a recent chapter if you've been dealing with someone in the past and you were still seeing that person every now and then. And sometimes if you were comfortable around another person, even the intimate factor, the chemistry there, sometimes that could have led to temptation. Some of you may not have given in to it, but that's still part of the secrets that you may have been keeping from another person. So in the middle of the month, as you work through things, whatever revelation you receive, there will be some. So look out for it. You start to heal. You start to open up to new emotional territory so that you two can maybe start to talk. And as you do that, though, you're still working on the healing process. So then you are in your head about it, of guilt. If you feel that you've been caught in an act or a lie, if you told the truth about it, or if it's just you've been caught, whether someone has been your phone, you lost your phone, someone found it, text messages or whatever, it's a phone call, whatever truth is there, something comes out into the open, and then someone is hiding. Someone is feeling as if they're imprisoned, or maybe going to jail for something that was kind of not right. So there's some kind of an energy right now where a lot of you may be not communicating, hiding, feeling restricted in some way from your partner because of an embarrassment, or because of maybe family, friends, other people are involved in your situation. They know what's been going on. A lot of you try to keep certain things a secret. So then you may say, if your partner is part of the person that you've been talking to was part of the equation where both of you were on the end of trying to hide or keep a secret. Now both of you are having to keep a low profile because you don't want other people to be in your business still. So there are limits and boundaries, and there's something that does come to an end. Feeling rejected, with the Ten of Swords being there, feeling isolated, alone, letting a certain relationship go. For a lot of you, there is the process of truly and once and for all trying to release an ex-partner, a relationship that is no longer serving you, and you can't really do that. You can't move into this new partnership that seems to be here for a lot of you until you truthfully address and go through the healing process of this older relationship. And a lot of times you may feel as if you're done with the past, but that person may not be completely finished with you, because they may have a lack of closure, you as well, with that other person, especially if you keep the door open and don't really shut it down. So the Ten of Swords arrives, hurt, a lot of anxiety, confusion, insecurities that's going on, things that may be hidden, not really being able to trust other people, trust whether they're talking about you behind your back, your partner, whether they are revealing more information about you that you are trying to hide. You know, when the truth comes out, people get nasty, they want to say certain things, and maybe you feel like that's part of what's happening to you. Now you have enemies, now you have people that are knowing your business, and that may be some of, you know, what's going on, making you feel a bit insecure. So that tension, that anxiety may really lift up high when the moon is showing up for a lot of you out there. So, you know, try to, you know, keep things in a positive mindset. And as you do, as we speak about positivity, you do have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is right next to this moon energy. So in the meantime, as you kind of pull back your energy a little bit, you kind of wait things out patiently, you know, work through your own inner demons, or your, you know, the inner dark side of yourself, the dark night of the soul, so to speak. You receive a message of some kind. Someone comes through to offer you maybe reconciliation. Someone is trying to talk to you, pull you out of this closet. The person who you may have run from, maybe they offer you an apology, or say that things are okay, you know, you can come out now, you know, if you've been hiding. For some of you out there, that's what it looks like to me. For many of you out there, some kind of truth is revealed, and through it you'll go through a process of, you know, working through understanding the reasons why it happened. You know, you may be on a hiding out, and I feel a lot of you are, is a process, I feel, of working through getting what you actually want from a situation that you've been in. This Knight of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, doesn't have to be. You have another person here as well of the Knight of Wands, so a fire sign and a water sign is here. Maybe two different people that you have been dealing with for a lot of you. Maybe two different people that you have been dating secretly, or, you know, vice versa, if you're dealing with someone else that's been dating you and someone else. These energies are here. It's almost like someone has been a distraction in your situation, which has been throwing things off a bit. So feel towards the end of the month that there may be a gesture made towards you, or, you know, that could be, you know, flipped around as well, where you make a gesture towards someone else after you work through the insecurities and doubts and the fears that you may be having, especially about drama. If there's some kind of truth that comes out, and then you've been talking to my, you know, girlfriend, you've been talking to my boyfriend, my wife, you know, those kind of things are going on, and the fear is there for some of you out there. So it's almost like kind of hiding or running away from something. That's what I kind of see there. So, those are your messages for the month of March 2018. There's a lot of tension here, but I feel that with the Two of Cups there and the Knight of Cups, it does indicate that these are things that have to happen in order to get you to where you want to be on an emotional level, a new emotional level. Okay, so lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and make sure that if you would like a private or personal reading, that you go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your personal energy, as these are general. All right, so have a good one.